back here. I'm hoping that you all are having good and healthy life. So today again I'm here to discuss with you one of the scenario that is like I wanted to send email alert through when I'm working with the record trigger flow the on creation of account. I wanted to send an email alert. Okay, so the purpose of creating this is not very typical things, but sometimes we used to get confused. We do not get options to send email alert, so that's why I thought to create this video. So to do so we have to log in firstly in our org. So I already logged in here. So like I said, the scenario, like I wanted to send email alert whenever I'm creating the account. So here my dependency is on the email alert. Right before creating the flow, I should have ready with my email alert. So I'm going to create email alert for my account object, because I'm going to work on account object. So I will be creating one new email alert, and when I will be moving on this email alerts, and you will be noticing that we will be needing template. So before jumping on this creating the email alerts, again we have to be with we have to be ready with email alert, right? Sorry, email template. Here I am creating email alerts. I have selected my account object because I am working for the account object. I have to select here email alert. So again, email alert do not used to be dependent on objects and all. So you can means for demo purpose I have selected randomly. You can in your case you can create email alert as per your requirement. Okay, so recipient to whom I wanted to send it, I have selected and from which save it. Additional and all this. Okay, now this is my email alert, and now I have to go ahead with my flow, because the main motto of this video is sending a email alert through the flow. Now I'm clicking on the new flow. So I'm talking about record trigger flow. I'll selecting the record trigger flow. Again, the record trigger flow, you can compare it with the apex trigger if you are already aware with it. Otherwise, for the for the brief information, I can say like it is kind of the trigger we used to write in our other languages. If we talk, so the trigger we used to create in the database, like if you're working on the MySQL or SQL Server, so you used to create a trigger. So trigger what used to do, like whenever we any record going to insert, update, delete on any object, so there are some set of operations that get executed, okay, before and after insertion or after operation of uh, insertion or updation or deletions. Okay, so this is same kind, you can relate it with that. I will be making video on this soon. So this so you like I have to select account, because on creation of account I have to send. So I have selected account. Now here configure in what operation you wanted this flow to get executed, the trigger the flow when a record is created. Okay, I do not want it to add any condition over here. If in your case you require, then you can add it here. See here the main the the twist is here, like if you will be selecting this fast failed update, so it get executed, it work as a before event. Like in case of trigger, the before event used to work, this work similar to that. So it get executed before the record gets saved in the database or in the object. So if your situation is lying on that, so you have to select this. Along with the, in addition to that, it also only about you'll able to work on only the object that trigger the flow. Like in our case that is the count, but suppose if you wanted to update contact or any other object, you wanted to create a task and all, you'll not get options to do those operations in this case if you have selected this option. So choose careful, means as per your requirement you can decide it. So in our case I have to select this. So if you will be going with this option, you will not get option to send email alert. So you have to choose this option. In this description also you'll see, you will able to notice that they have mentioned like send an email and all. You'll get option to do that operation in this case. Okay. And if you see, like this flow used to run this condition get executed when means the this more flexible the flow runs after the record is saved to the database, right? So it works similar to the after events of the triggers, apex trigger, if you can relate it for your understanding. So go ahead with the done. Now I have added my first criteria. So in for entering this flow I did not mention any criteria. If so, if in your case if you have, then you can add it there. Now I wanted to add send the email alert whenever my account is get created. So if you see here, you get options. But if you go with the first options, like the fast field one, so you will not get options to to get this email alert, to send this email alert. Okay. So now, because it's also, you can also check that. So here I selected my email alert. So that email alert I have created, send email test record. The record global variable of flow used to contain the object or the data of object that trigger the flow. Like in our case, that is a count. So in here it will take a, you have to set your id of your object. Now this is all about my requirement. Send email when created. Okay. Now I'll go ahead with to test it. So this is a way you can if you wanted to test it, so you go and switch to the account tab. Okay, now I'm going to send it, sorry, create it. So it get created. Okay, let me check my email. Okay, I have received the email. Okay, that is my personal email, so I did not open it here. So I got that mail. So I mean, the main focus was like when we get options to send the email alert. So I'm hoping that you will be finding it helpful. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thanks.